I am now going to jump into the water. Just allow myself to float gently. My ears will be completely blocked with water and I will be hearing different streams of water, how they're moving the stones underneath, and I'll be hearing different wildlife, maybe fish going around me. Anything, the sound of waves hitting the rocks around me. But all that will contribute towards me feeling calm. Normally I would do it twice a day, 20 minutes a day, in the morning and the evening. And but today, just to demonstrate it, I will probably do about 5 to 10 minutes. And because the water will probably take me over there and I'll probably have to swim half a mile if I do the full set. So, and one thing that will be noticeable as I relax more, as I breathe deeply, it will be impossible for me to sing when the body is practically afloat. So there we go. Let's have a go at this, something different. Woohoo! And I may actually go a little bit over there. Because the water will carry me. Okay, ready.
Hi, my name's Marc JB. In the background here we have Gordi and she's meditating. So a lot of people are very confused about what meditation is because you've got a lot of old information coming from the East and it's not very applicable in our chaotic Western lives. Essentially, meditation is having something to focus on, an object, which distracts you away from your busy monkey mind. So it could just simply be your breath. It could be a candle, it could be a beautiful painting, you could be meditating on the sunset. But one of the best ways to meditate is just by simply tuning into the breath. This is a method used by the Buddhists a lot. So they just shut their eyes and just start to feel the internal process of the air going in and out. And every time you end up having a thought in your head, instead of putting energy into that thought, you then return back down to the feeling of the breath going through you. So this helps you to train your monkey mind because we're always having thoughts all the time, firing off ideas. With the monkey mind, you want to be able to take the energy away from all of these thoughts because the mind feeds the emotions, which then feeds the mind. Like you have a feeling of a pang of anxiety. You have a pang of anxiety, for instance, it will come up to the mind, it will trigger off a whole load of thoughts. Oh my goodness, this, that and the other. That in turn then generates more of the anxiety. So you end up getting this cycle of emotions and thought that then can spiral out of control and then the emotion takes over, which is what you don't want in life, because actually emotions are your friends. They're the way that we feel our way through life. You have language, you have music, but essentially emotions and feeling is our primary way of being able to evolve and feel our way through life. So we want to be in a state where we can actually be living with our emotions in front of us. So meditation is a fantastic way of breaking that cycle between emotions and mind, and being able to separate thoughts, control your thoughts. So a wave of anxiety comes up, you can then go to the feeling of breathing, and you can stop your monkey mind going crazy. So a really good technique for this, which I find useful, is the metaphor of clouds. When a thought comes in from one side, it's like a cloud that's going through. Did I leave the gas on at home, for instance? And just let that cloud go through. Do not attach any more energy, any more thought to that, and it will just disappear. And the other thing with emotions, which is really beautiful, which is a way of starting to invite them into your life to be a much more present part of your life, is to note the way that they change. So for instance, if you get a wave of anxiety or excitement, instead of suddenly thinking, oh my God, this, that and the other, instead just feel what it feels like in your body. How does this emotion feel in my body? And you'll be amazed that if you can be present like that, the emotions start to change shape. Like I've had anxiety and I've followed its journey all the way through different emotional states to joy. And that's beautiful, because that breaks, this breaks the cycle twice. For starters, you are stopping your monkey mind firing off loads of thought that's creating emotions, and secondly, you'll just be present with your emotions. So in this way, meditation can become a really powerful tool to be able to live your life with emotional freedom, and that is the beauty of meditation.
Oh, that was superb. Oh, wow. Did you see how far I went? Just amazing. It took me a while to reach the point of relaxation when I could actually just block out all the noises and feel my body relaxing. And I know that I've achieved it when my lower legs kind of gravity starts to work on them, and I'm still floating even though it's pulling me downwards. And if you have a stressful life, the most important thing to do is recognize that for every stressful element you've got to treat yourself to something that for you works in the most relaxing way. So if you want to escape, literally and metaphorically, you don't need to pay for special treatments. You don't need to go into sense deprivation tanks. Just go to your local pool, swim in the river, sea, ocean. It's free. And nature provides us everything that we need. And our body and our mind, our brain, this super powerful computer, will work it out. Just give it a chance. How lucky I am to be able to do all these adventures and survive. The thing about meditation is that you get that kind of, that you wash away all the stresses. So I find water super powerful because it almost like transmits this out of your body and mind faster. Right now, I'm feeling like everything is okay. I've achieved that acceptance, and hey, we'll take it from here. And that is so hard if you don't allow yourself time to just take it all in and just let it all drift away. If you kind of compress it inside you, it will show some way that your heart will give, or you will snap at somebody that you're quite looking forward to what's next.